Good morning and happy Tuesday. We are getting closer to that Arctic air moving in, and we're going to start noticing that difference after tomorrow, really, and then it's going to get quite cold going into the upcoming weekend. Now here, we're going to start with what it looks like outside, which is pretty quiet start out there. This is a view looking out from Bethany Lutheran College in Mankato. We are still seeing clear skies, so it is a little bit on the bitter side this morning. All that means is you're going to want to have that jacket. Maybe even grab the hat and the gloves, pre-start your car ahead of time if that is something that you are able to do, because it is quite chilly out there. Now, the good news is winds have died down, but like I said, it's chilly. Temperatures in general are in the teens across the area. The coldest temperature we have is about 13 degrees right now in Marshall. We're sitting at 17 degrees right here in Mankato, with the warmest coming in at 18 degrees in Algona, Blue Earth, and Albert Lea. Now, winds have died down, but they are still reaching anywhere from calm conditions up to 10 miles an hour. Winds are currently coming out of the west-northwest and the west-southwest, depending on where you are. Now, just because winds have calmed down doesn't mean that we don't have to worry about a wind chill, because we do. Now, not the entire area is dealing with the wind chill. As we've talked about in the past, wind chills come about when you've got winds of 5 miles an hour or greater. So some areas like Glencoe, St. James, Windham, Jackson, Forest City, and Albert Lea will not be dealing with the wind chill, where everybody else will be dealing with the wind chill. So here's what that feels like. The wind chill is making it feel more like the single digits out there for a majority of the area. We are feeling as cold as 5 degrees. That is the coldest wind chill we have right now, and that's in Marshall and Redwood Falls. We're feeling more like 8 degrees here in Mankato, St. Peter, New Ulm, and Worthington. And again, some areas do not have a change from the temperature versus the wind chill, because winds are under 5 miles an hour. You can see that would be Glencoe, St. James, Windham, Forest City, as well as in the Albert Lea area. All in all, it's quite bitter out there this morning. Like I said, you're going to want to have the jacket, the hat, and the gloves, as well as start your car ahead of time if that is something that you are able to do. Satellite radar imagery showing that we have been mostly clear and quiet through the overnight hours into this morning. We do have a little bit of cloud coverage moving into the southwestern portion of the area, but all in all should remain rather sunny through the day. Now, we will become partly cloudy through the mid-afternoon hours, but again, we're still going to see a lot of sunshine even with this little bit of cloud coverage moving in. We're not looking at a whole lot of anything going on with this cloud coverage, just a little bit of cloud coverage at times. Now, you can see that as we go through the overnight hours tonight into tomorrow morning, it is going to teeter between mostly clear and partly cloudy, but remain quiet overall. Tomorrow, we have more clouds moving in, so we're going to start off the morning with mostly sunny skies, but then quickly become mostly cloudy by the late morning hours. As those clouds thicken up, we could see a little bit of some light snow, more so flurries possible. Now, if you're headed up to the cities or the North Branch tomorrow, you may see a little bit more snow than what we could see down here. But down here in southern Minnesota, like I said, we're really just looking at a chance for some flurries, and that could happen anytime between 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I know that sounds like a long window that we could see snow, but again, right now we are only looking at flurries, and it's not going to be a consistent time of flurries from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be very spotty, very isolated. Not everyone's going to see those flurry chances. Those that do, again, a few snowflakes here and there, but not really looking at accumulation as of this moment in time. From there, we will continue to stay mostly cloudy as we go into the overnight hours, and we wake up Thursday morning for Thanksgiving with mostly cloudy skies sticking around. Here's a look at your turkey planner. Hopefully those of you that are cooking a turkey took it out yesterday, depending on the weight. If you have not, you might want to take it out today. Otherwise, you are going to be having a frozen turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't think anybody wants that. So make sure you are paying attention to that. And if you're going to be hitting the road today to go traveling to head to wherever it may be that you are headed for the holiday, or maybe shopping this weekend, just note that today is going to be another kind of warm, if you will, day, because we are looking at temperatures hovering in the upper 20s for a high of about 29 degrees by this afternoon. Now, that being said, it's going to be chilly through the morning hours with the teens, but then this afternoon, not too terrible out there, especially because winds are going to remain light, so we don't really have to worry about too much of a wind chill. Could end up dealing with one just because winds are going to be anywhere reaching up to about 10, 15 miles an hour at times. So as soon as those winds reach over 5 miles an hour, we will be dealing with the wind chill, which is kind of what we're dealing with already this morning. Though it will be rather minor. Now, tonight will kind of teeter, like you saw, between partly cloudy and mostly clear, but it is going to get cold out there as temperatures dip to a low of 20 degrees by tomorrow morning. Now, here's a look at your extended forecast for tomorrow. Like I said, as you saw, we are looking at mostly cloudy skies, some pockets of sunshine in the mix. Temperature-wise, we're going to continue to see the upper 20s and low 30s, so it'll feel nice out there. Winds are going to also remain rather light. So all in all, tomorrow will be another nice-ish day. For this time of year, for here in southern Minnesota, we are looking at a high of 30 degrees tomorrow. Now here's a look at your extended forecast going into the rest of this week, the shopping weekend, and the start of next week. As you can see, we are going to see that drop in temperatures between Wednesday and Thursday with a high of 30 degrees on Wednesday, dropping to a high of 23 degrees on Thursday. That is the start of that Arctic air moving into the area. Beyond Thursday, it's going to get rather bitter out there. We are looking at highs topping out in the mid to upper teens for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it is going to get a little chilly out there, but overall, it's going to be okay. Winds are going to stay rather light, maybe a breeze here and there, but they're not going to be too blustery or too strong. Now, those of you that might be out shopping through the late night hours, if that pertains to you, make sure you have plenty of layers because those temperatures overnight are going to dip into the single digits for Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night into Monday morning. So whether you're going to be going out shopping or leaving early in the morning for whatever it is you may be doing, you're going to be dealing with single-digit temperatures, and that does not include the wind chill. With the wind chill, it could feel more like 0 or below 0 out there at times, especially through those overnight and early morning hours. So just something to keep your mind on going into one of the biggest shopping weekends of the year. Beyond the weekend, going into Cyber Monday and through that first full week of December, temperatures are going to rebound, becoming a little bit more warmer out there. We're looking at the low to mid 20s through Monday, and then the upper 20s returning by Tuesday, sticking around through Wednesday and Thursday. Overall, not too bad of a forecast. It could be a lot worse. Could have blizzard conditions and things like that, so thankfully we are not dealing with that. We are just dealing with a little bit of some Arctic air moving into the area and a chance for some flurries tomorrow. Now, that's all I actually have for you guys this morning. I hope you guys have a terrific rest of your Tuesday. You can catch me back here a little bit later between the 9 and 10 o'clock hour for your next morning forecast. Otherwise, you can catch Caitlyn Living today later on at 4 p.m., as well as a look at your local news, weather, and sports tonight at 5, 6, and 10. I hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday and enjoy your day.